Although being struck by lightning is uncommon, it's still important to be aware of your surroundings during a storm. So tonight we are on your side with advice that could keep you out of harm's way during these active summer months. News 3's Martin Staunton spent the day learning how to avoid lightning strikes from the experts, and he's joining us live from downtown Savannah with this report for your safety.
Good evening to you and to everyone watching. We're set up on the south end of Forsyth Park. The chances of being struck by lightning are slim, but that's of little comfort to lightning strike victims and their families. And experts with the National Weather Service say there are actually a half dozen ways that lightning can hurt or even kill people when thunderstorms roll in. These are images of a thunderstorm crossing Whitmarsh Island before sunrise. Each bolt could be a killer, also carrying the potential for devastating property damage. Like this church fire in Liberty County last week. We're told it was started by lightning. Tall structures like church steeples are often targets of lightning, but it can strike anything and anyone outside during the storm.
One rule of thumb is if you hear thunder, you're too close to the lightning, that you are in danger of being struck. So if you're outside and you can hear thunder, even if you don't see lightning, there's lightning, because lightning is what produces the thunder.
There is no such thing as a safe thunderstorm.
So just be aware. I think a lot of times people start to become complacent and think, oh, it's just another thunderstorm. But every single time that you choose not to follow those warnings, that's one more chance that you have to potentially get injured.
Lightning can hurt or kill in a number of ways. By direct strike, which is often deadly, a contact injury, which happens when lightning strikes an object the victim is touching. Side flash is when lightning splashes or bounces off an object like a tree or another person onto the victim. Ground current injuries are when the strike passes through the ground and into the victim. Streamer injuries happen when the electrically charged air comes in contact with a victim, and a blast injury is actually caused by thunder. The vibrations can rupture eardrums or cause the victim to be thrown or even fall back. It doesn't take a direct hit to hurt people.
There have been cases where a tree is struck and it can go through the root system, and if you happen to be standing on a root that you can't even really see because the roots can extend outward from the tree for a pretty good distance, it can conduct that way. It can go through the ground.
It's so important to remember that lightning can be incredibly dangerous and incredibly deadly in just a quick amount of time. So we really want to make sure that people are avoiding it to the best of their ability.
Kyle tells me that a single bolt of lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun, and research from the National Geographic shows that one bolt of lightning can carry as much as 1 billion volts of electricity. So heed the warnings when you hear thunder, or as they say, when thunder roars, go indoors to avoid being a lightning strike victim. Reporting live in Savannah, I'm Martin Staunton, WSAV News 3.